And good afternoon. It looks as though weather is running roughly about an hour ahead of time. We're just now getting in some severe thunderstorm warnings to the north of Meridian, Neshoba County. Let's just go ahead and take a look at what we've got here as we go to Doc's Toyota radar. As we pull this up, we just got all of this in new just a moment ago. We've been watching this. A pretty nasty cell that has just moved into Kemper County this afternoon. Let's zoom in on this. Now, we've had a lot of rain and serious wind coming just south of Louisville. NOXUBEE area has been pounded for the last 15 minutes or so as rain moved through here. As we see this, we got a lot of lightning happening now. And this is the front of this. As after it passed NOXUBEE, this storm got a little bit worse. This is what we're looking at. It's going to be affecting Golson. It's going to be near Fairhill and Clearman within the next 27 minutes. And this is riding the Kemper County line right there on the NOXUBEE line as it comes across. Now, as we turn on our locations to take a look at what we've got, this is going to be in that Preston-Linville area. If you're at Cyples Mills area, be ready for that. If you are on Kemper Lake right now, enjoying the festivities today, you might want to go ahead and start heading toward the dock. Get in as this rain comes across. It's going to be rough there for a few moments. As we look here, a storm just outside of Scuba. This is going to be near the dummy line, making its way there past the arena in just a few moments to downtown and then out to the four-way stop. We have another severe thunderstorm warning that has just been issued for Geiger, Alabama, including Gainesville. This area here, this is going to be in Geiger within 5 minutes is what we're showing here. Sumter County, as we look at this, this is going to be until 4:45 this afternoon. Again, this is northwest Sumter County, west central Alabama, severe thunderstorm warning, 4:45 here as we look at that come across. There's lots happening here. Let's go to the west side here as we'll look at Neshoba County and then work back across. Now, let me turn off locations for a second and show you here. Right now, Lauderdale County, clear. We've got stuff building and a lot of rain here at Vicksburg. This was a little bit bigger a few moments ago at Jackson. Has made its way across 20 and 55 and moving east toward Morton area. Not as big as it was. All right, now let's go back up here and look at Philadelphia of what we've got going on. Highway 16 west out near Pearl River, you're going to be into a lot of rain there if you're heading toward Edinburgh, west of Philadelphia. Now, as we'll look right here, just north of the Neshoba County Fairgrounds, we've got a storm at Good Hope. It will be there within 11 minutes. We'll be at Deemer within 18 minutes and then over to Spring Hill in about 22 minutes. Now, this will cross Highway 15 and then move east right toward Highway 19 and put it in line with Tucker. So if you're in those areas, we're showing lightning striking all around Neshoba Central Elementary. If you're in that neck of the woods of Neshoba County, the worst that we're showing right now, I want you to look at this. Here is the Coliseum, and just north of there on 15 in between there and Burnside, that's that rain that you can't see your hand in front of your face. It's raining so hard. So be extremely careful in that area if you're in Neshoba County watching us this afternoon. A lot of rain and incidents going on there right now with the rain coming down. Hard to see, lightning striking as well. As we look at this, again, this will be right at Deemer within 18 minutes as we look at Neshoba County. That's going to cross right in there. Now, this goes down. Your watch box area will go far south as Neshoba Baptist and then cut right across, and you could put it right through the parking lot as you get over to Talbot Enterprises. It will go east across Kemper County. Right about 2 Mile Bottom is where this is going to come across as you'll go in there. So those areas, be cautious in Kemper County. The worst of the weather is coming into the west side, and we've got a storm on the east side that's just moved through Giles into Geiger, Alabama. Now, it's still raining there at the old mansion there as you enter right there at Little Billy's, along in there out by Jimmy Thomas's house, right along in there. That's where it's going to be the worst there as we come across there. It's already past the cornfields of David. And made it right up to there at the state line. Cornbread, y'all be careful in your area as well, right upon you. Now, as you go back here, you'll see this. This is approaching Scuba. Again, I pointed this out to be somewhere right around the dummy line. We got some light rain downtown Scuba, but the worst of the rain will be there in just a few moments. As we go back, now if you're watching us from Linville, these areas there, wow. Major storm coming across in between Linville and Preston and those areas there. Lots and lots of rain there, as you'll see that. This storm, again, will be at Golson within 17 minutes. That's going to be at Neshoba County, both of those storms there. But it rides closer to the Kemper County line. Now, again, Kemper County got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. This original one will go until 4:15, and then our second one will go get my times right, I think it's 4:45 until 5 o'clock. So the southern end of Kemper County has it until 5. The extreme northern portion, that area around Preston area, will be until 4:15 for that big one there. Now, we've got a couple of lines of storms that are moving out now out of Neshoba County that are headed toward Kemper County as we look at this. Bond, you'll have the storm in 9 minutes, and the areas around Coy should have it within 23 minutes is what we're seeing here. Prince Chapel will have it in about 25 minutes. This is just an overview of what we've got going on. There's no tornadic activity with any of this, but it is a lot of rain involved with this storm as we watch it this afternoon. As you'll see, Philadelphia, there's a lot of rain on the east side out by Neshoba Central, following Highway 16 north, Highway 21, those areas in between there, as you head toward Winston County and also toward Noxubee County if you're going to be traveling in those areas this afternoon. Now, as we look back at this, and I want y'all to see this at Vicksburg, we got a lot happening here. So the evening is not over. As this storm passes through, we're going to have some more developing here around Vicksburg. Moving to the northeast is also something to watch. Kosciuszko, Atala County. As we get here, we see that central Choctaw County, Holmes, Carroll, Atala County, Webster, and also Montgomery County under a severe thunderstorm until 4:45. Again, all of that's going to be north of there, kind of what we consider the Winona area, Duck Hill, those areas there that are north of Meridian. We'll call that the northern portion of the state at this point as we watch those. Right now, we've got just that eastern side of Winston County under a severe thunderstorm warning. Kind of cuts it out there. We do have a little bit of rain moving in, but no thunderstorm activity here around Louisville West out toward J&S Foods. We're good in those areas there. Just rain at this point. No thunderstorm. Had some lightning there. The Indian Mounds there at Neshoba, on the Neshoba County line. Horrific rain coming down there at this point. Again, as we see that, that's not changed. Now let's look at this. This is going to be heading toward the Kemper County line at Crossroads, Sandtowns. It'll be there in about 24 minutes, right at the Kemper line there on 16. Out to the west, right just due south of Pearl River Resort, we got another storm moving that will be at Deemer and then in Philadelphia city limits within about 18 minutes. So if you're watching from Philadelphia, you got roughly 10 minutes or so before that storm gets to you. Joyce Snowden, how are you doing this afternoon? Good to see you there, Miss Teresa. And as always, if you encounter anything, let us know. Cloudy and muggy in Newton County now. That's true, no rain going on right there at this point. Downtown Meridian is the same as we look at all these areas here. Jasper County, all clear. We do have a small thunderstorm there around in between Enterprise, Stonewall. Nothing too big. Out by Stuckey's Bridge, we got a small shower there. And then north of Marion, we got a little shower that's headed toward the Ralph Morgan Rodeo Arena in that area there. Lewin has a little bit of rain there, but nothing like we've got here in this northern portion here as we watch all this. Sumter County, Alabama, don't forget Gainesville area, you are under severe thunderstorm warning until 4:45 this afternoon as we look at that as it moves across. This will be in Geiger within 2 minutes if you're watching from Geiger, Alabama this afternoon. And then just several thunderstorms as we look at Neshoba. We look at Kemper County, we look at Noxubee County, and Winston County under severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock. All right, we had that other one, it looks as though has expired, but overall, Kemper still under a severe thunderstorm warning until 5. It had 2 at one point. One has expired. Now we've got this until 5 o'clock. Another roughly 42 minutes remaining on that one there for Kemper County. Let's see what the radar is trying to tell me as it dings my phone a lot. As we look at these text messages, lightning in the area of Freeman Tractor. That's going to be on Highway 496 coming into Lauderdale County there. Lightning in the area of the Winston Choctaw County Prison, Winston Choctaw Prison. And let's see here. And then Knoxville General Hospital, you've got lightning within 15 miles of you and about 10 miles from the Kentucky Fried Chicken there on Highway 45 there in Macon, if you're in this area. And this is what this is referring to right there But that lightning just struck there. That's letting us know, making get ready. You've got some storms coming there. French Camp, if you're north of us there watching this, north of Kosciuszko, a lot of showers in your area this afternoon. Goodman, Durant, Vaden, those areas have a lot as well. As you get up here in the extreme delta area, as you get near Grenada, it's past Grenada at this point. Still rain there, but the worst of the storms moved east of you now. Corinth, some light areas. Nothing to worry about there right now either. We do see we got some showers here south of Montgomery and a little bit down around Hattiesburg. No thunderstorm warning, but we do have showers there. So if you've got outdoor activities going on, pay attention to this afternoon because it could be cut short in the next little bit. And again, as we put out that, watch yourself, Kemper Lake. We've got thunderstorms moving there, a lot of lightning in the area, and we don't want you caught on the lake and can't get out. The showers are at the lake now. Here's Kemper Lake. The worst of it is not over the top of the lake at this point, but it'll be there in a few moments. We're already getting rain here at Bloomfield, right here at the fire department there. Cypress Mill's getting a lot of rain, and this just passed through Preston, and this is moving due east. And as you'll see here in my town list, well, there's not any. This is moving across the rural route of Kemper County, and if it stays on its current track, it will head toward Wahalak. If you're going to be in that area there in Wahalak, there at the tracks by the Baptist Church, be prepared for that. Now, we've got rain, heavy rain there on Highway 45 where McDade's Grocery used to be, right along in there as you head up toward Presley Bottom. A lot of rain there. We've got it there at the motel. We've got it in the downtown area on the west side of the railroad tracks. There is the worst of it in downtown, near where the old swimming pool used to be, you know, where I'm at, Masonic Lodge and those areas there. On the south side of 16, rain really not that bad yet. Some light showers. It's moving across, and as you'll see, this will head right on out towards Sunflower, and this will make its way out to Lover's Lane in that area of Kemper County. So be prepared out in that Bennsville area. The worst in Kemper County by far right now is going to be in the Preston area there. Now, we move back here to look at what's going on in Neshoba County. Let's get over here a minute. This goes all the way down, as I mentioned, to Talbert Enterprises in these areas. And we're going to see this coming toward Highway 491 at the junction there, Ford Store. We're going to see this come up on the Dollar General there in the east side of the county on Highway 16. If you're coming out of Kemper into Neshoba, it's going to be pretty rough from the Kemper County line all the way to as you get west of there to the Leake County line. Highway 16 is virtually hard to see as you're driving across there. Wrecks can happen quickly. We don't want you to be a part of that. And we've had a couple in the Meridian area this morning already. Let me close that out. We've got, if you'll look at this, this is Highway 19 coming into Philadelphia. And as we zoom in on this, let's look at where the eye of the storm is sitting. Here's Blunt Street, and this is going to be Valley View. Right there, Valley View Drive. This is going to go across Blunt Street and move due east. Here's Neshoba Central High School. It's going to virtually go right across the parking lot there, Golf Course Road, if you live there. Highway 486 going across Terry Drive and then over to Macy Street. It's going to be horrendous there for a moment there as this rattles windows and goes across there. The rain starting, you've got like a 1-2 punch there at the police station. Eric, y'all have got showers coming, and then you've got another band of this behind you. This out here by Doc's Toyota that's coming across from 16, 15, and will move its way across 19 and then back across 16. If you look at that, here's Highway 482. We got another storm here that's making its way east towards Sandtown. We'll be there in 7 minutes if you're in Neshoba County. Getting a little break up here by the Coliseum now. Everything has moved kind of east of Burnside Park now to the east there. Still heavy showers now back on 16 out near Pearl River Resort, just north of the Neshoba County Fairgrounds and north of the split, as you'll see this, of 15 and 485. After that comes into 1 is where it really gets rough coming into the intersection there at Williams Brothers. Careful there. We got rain. It's going to start just about there at Tucker where the schools are. So we've got a lot of activity, a lot of things happening in Neshoba County. Still got storms here in Geiger, Alabama. This moving due east and will be at Gainesville there at the river in about a half an hour. This goes down and right about where Kim Waste is, and then we'll go due east over toward Bowlergy with that thunderstorm warning there. We got a shower popping up here. Let's look at this. This is going to be near Walnut Grove, and will be making its way toward Rosebud in about 28 minutes. There's the store there at Rosebud. It should be there in about half an hour. It's going to cross Highway 35 across where the Dollar General is there as it makes its way across Leak, making its way toward that Neshoba County line. Hopefully this won't develop into anything else, and it'll just kind of fade away. As we get that radar update, we're showing heavy rain now moving in just about a mile west of Tucker at this point. 2 thunderstorms following Highway 16. If you're on the 16 area anywhere around Cleveland, y'all be ready. Cleveland, where 493, 495 meet on 16, it's going to be rough there in just a few moments. If you're traveling from DeKalb at this moment, find you a good place, because 16 is hard to pull off of. You'd have to find a good place. Really, the only good places I know of is right around here, 493, where 495 meet. There's a good place to stop up by those stop signs. Outside of that, this road is dangerous. And what I'm trying to tell you, if you're in DeKalb headed west, it's just not worth it. Or if you're in Philadelphia and you need to go either way, east or west, wait it out a few minutes. Let the storm pass before you go. 2-lane roads do not mix well. We got rain now at East Mississippi Community College there in Scuba. It is raining pretty good there. As we go here, let's just look at this as we come in the Cypress Mills area. Pouring rain there. Here's 21. Right here is the junction of 397, 21 there at Preston. We'll put this at about 2 miles outside east of Preston on 21. Rough weather there. Here's the heart of this. Let's look at where the storm. What's this road here? This is going to be Kelly Store Golson Road. This is where the eye of it is, where Thomas Mill Pond Road. Right there is the worst that we've got in Kemper County. And it's right up on there. Eddie, y'all be careful there around the mill. It's coming your way across there as well. That's an overview of what we've got right now. We're going to continue to watch this. Should it get worse, we'll let you know. Severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock. So we've got roughly 34 minutes remaining on this. And as you can see here, there's more thunderstorms in the northern portion. Let me turn this off and show you. In the northern portion. Matter of fact, let's just turn off radar just a second so you can see where all these gold is. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning over here in Vicksburg, Kosciuszko area. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning, and that's going to go until 4:45 Kosciuszko. From Neshoba County, Winston County, Noxubee County, Kemper County, severe thunderstorm warning until 5. And then we've got this severe thunderstorm warning across the Alabama area until 4:45 there at Geiger over toward the Gainesville area. We've got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings back in Louisiana trying to make their way. And we can't forget this. We are under severe thunderstorm watch until 8 o'clock tonight. Now, again, we've got a lot developing back in these areas that we're watching. Let's turn radar back on so you can see that. Still developing here. What will this do? We'll wait and see. Downtown Meridian right now, okay, but there is rain making its way toward that way if you're in that downtown area this afternoon doing something. If you've got yard sales, you're doing cookouts, just keep a close eye on this. We'll keep you informed as to what happens over the next little bit. As always, a big thank you to Doc's Toyota for joining us this afternoon to take care of all this. As always, we'll keep you up to date with the very latest that we've got as this stuff happens this afternoon. Karina, how are you? Louisville area there. Power out in Blue Mo is what we're being told. That's going to be in Neshoba County, Blue Mo Junction, that area there. That's right. Be very mindful of the roads there. Robin, afternoon. I was making sure we don't have anything else. Hey, Paige Davis, good to see you there. I don't see any damage. I don't see any wrecks mentioned since we've been on here. The Coy area of Kemper County, kind of rough there. Heavy rain, lightning. All right, that's a good rundown of what we've got now. One last thing. Let me double check. U.S. forecast. Yeah, I don't see anything else right now that is of local storm reports. Let me pull this up. We can see this. We don't have anything reported at this point. Bay Springs now getting some hail, if you'll see that. Lewin there in Jasper County, y'all. Should have that hail in about 10 minutes from now. So it's moving kind of the northeast, and as you see what's past that, Lauderdale. Doesn't mean we'll get it. It could die out between now and then, but a weather active afternoon for sure. Now, let's do one other thing that I thought of. We need to bring this up. Severe weather. This is today, and as you'll see, this is expanded for today. Let me make sure I'm on the right one here. Yep. This is today's severe thunderstorm warning watch, and this is a level 2 for our areas. You'll see all that yellow goes all the way down to Laurel, Wayne County. You're in this Clark County, back to Vicksburg, Demopolis, over to Alexandria, Birmingham. These areas have got all of this. Now, let's look at tomorrow. This stuff is not over. As we look at tomorrow, we'll see that the level 2 will follow right there at the Kemper County line. Scuba, you're going to be under a level 2 tomorrow, Winston County, Noxubee County as well. At this point, and again, keep in mind all this changes as weather develops and wind and heat, how it changes everything. Meridian is a level 1 for tomorrow all the way down again to Waynesboro. Let's look at what's going to happen on Monday on Memorial Day. We will still be under a level 1 on Monday. Look at that, all the way down to Hattiesburg, covering most of the state, with the worst of the weather at Shreveport, but we're still going to get a lot of rain. And as we look at this, as you pull up this 7-day forecast, y'all see this, don't you? We go from today, a 20% chance, still having some severe weather, to a 30% tomorrow. And look at Monday, Tuesday, we've got rain all week. Strong thunderstorms are 70% chance on Monday, 80% chance on Tuesday, 70, 60, and it starts going down to 50% chance on Friday. So we've got a very wet week ahead of us as we move into all this. No changes in thunderstorm warnings at this point. So we'll be back. We'll watch this very closely for you throughout the afternoon. A last glimpse, if you got in here late with us as we were covering all this. We're under a severe thunderstorm warning as of right now for northern, just north of here at Kemper County, Winston County, Noxubee County, and NESHOBA County until 5 o'clock this afternoon. Severe thunderstorm warning. The rest of the area, again, under a severe thunderstorm watch until 8 p.m. tonight. So we've got rain chances and a lot of things going on with this as we see that radar there and these storms making their way across there. Equipment, Highway 45, Clarkdale, you're fixing to get wet here in just a few moments. If you're outside hanging clothes on nobody does that anymore, do they? That's a thing of the past of the clothesline. You just don't see that anymore. But if you do, it's just to get your clothes wet. Just thought I'd tell you, it'd be the first to break that information out to you. Bay Springs, we got some showers. Lewin, it's coming in there as well. Clark County now, we got them popping up there. Again, we're going to be behind the scenes this afternoon watching this for you, and we'll let you know should it come severe and have a reason to come back on live, we will. Thank y'all for joining us, and that's a recap of the weather that we've got right now from the Scotty Ray Report. Thanks for joining us.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners.